People do what they say they'll do. That's my view. You want to know what Hitler was going to do? Read Mein Kampf.
Wanneer die ANC praat met sy eie mense, Fikile Mbalula, die president, die adjunkpresident, en sê die onteieningswet gaan ons gebruik om te onteien, praat hy met sy eie gehoor.
Maar jok hy dan?
Nee, maar wag nou, alle politici doen dit. Alle politici praat met sy gehoor, en dan wanneer hy buiten toe praat, het hy 'n bietjie van 'n ander prentjie. Mens moet oppas, 'n mens moet oppas om die woorde wat hulle gebruik wanneer hulle in 'n spesifieke audience praat, te gaan verabsoluteer. Want die oomblik wat hulle na buite toe kom, dan doen hulle dit nie.
You know, and you think people hide their motives. It's like, no, most people aren't sophisticated enough to have two personalities. The well-developed lie and the actual plan.
Ibrahim, I see you want to get in here.
Prof Venter is absolutely right. Every politician speaks in that way with forked tongue. John Steenhuisen does the same thing.
Yeah, absolutely.
He'll speak from both sides of his mouth.
But AfriForum just chooses to believe them.
Sadly, Brendan Horner's case is not an isolated one. It is the daily lived experience of many farmers, farm workers, and rural communities across South Africa. Our rural communities are under siege and in the grip of violent criminals who prey mercilessly, who prey mercilessly on our farmers, farm workers, and members of our rural community. And the worst part is, they appear to do so with absolute impunity, with the perpetrators never being brought to justice.
President Ramaphosa to be able to meet with his counterpart to dispel some of the myths and misinformation that have been whispered in his ear about South Africa. Things like a genocide. There's no genocide in South Africa. Things like mass expropriation without compensation. It's not a single farm that's been expropriated without compensation in South Africa. Yes, we have some issues with crime and criminality, but these affect all of our citizens in the same way.
Okay, but AfriForum has also done the following. You have gone and said that you're special victims of specific crimes, which is untrue. Farm murders affect black farm workers more than they do
even English-speaking people.
Absolutely.
Yeah. The radicals who play the Oppression Olympics game won't let the Jews play because they're successful, right? So you don't get to play. You don't get to be in the Oppression Olympics, even if you have reason to be terrified out of your skulls. Say
because it's inconvenient to us. Yes.
Yeah. Well, it's a counter. It goes against the narrative in a terrible way, the victimization narrative.
Exactly.
Right.
It's quite embarrassing to say that, you know, if we look at the amount of murders per 100,000, I mean, the South African number is 45 per 100,000, and in the US it's 5.
The nub in your question is the key to this. The question is it a good argument or is it good facts? Now, Mr. Trump is not persuaded by facts, which is why you got to go to the default of making the argument. But how did this argument come about? The argument was fabricated, the argument was falsified. It is just the reality that we've got problems, that we're all faced by those problems. It's not peculiar to white South Africans, it's not peculiar to Afrikaners.
Plaasmoorde is die enigste geweldsmisdaad in Suid-Afrika wat die president openlik ontken op 'n publieke platform, op 'n internasionale platform.
There are no killings of farmers or white farmers in South Africa.
But that's the narrative that's been spun, that this is a peculiar problem only pertaining to us, as if the rest of us are immune from this.
Dis die enigste geweldsmisdaad wat aangehits word deur politici in hierdie land, deur dreunsange soos Kill the Boer.
Kill the farmer! But Ibrahim, do you think it's you make that point now? But if our president makes that point, I mean, it's still quite embarrassing.
Of course it's embarrassing, but we're all embarrassed as South Africans, you know, and we're all saying we're embarrassed by the nature and character of our government. Why are we painting it as if we're singled out by this kind of maltreatment, firstly, and secondly, that we are special victims of the kind of problems which happen in the society? It's a generalized problem.
Dit is 'n dreunssang wat AfriForum 'n brief aan die president geskryf het toe dit weer op Menseregtedag hierdie jaar gebeur het en vir die president gevra het: "Veroordeel asseblief hierdie dreunssang, dis die minste wat jy kan doen." En sy reaksie deur sy woordvoerder was: "Nee, die president gaan nie dit doen nie." Hoe kan hy dit doen?
People more or less do what they say they're going to do, and so when they're chanting "Kill the Boer" or singing about it, that's even if none of the individuals in that chanting mob would take the next step, the spirit that infuses the mob,
the climate,
it's already there.
Yep.
Yeah.